Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Good.
So today we had some comments on what people wanted to hear about and what they wanted to learn about.
Yep.
So today we're gonna do one on Innisfil neighborhoods, good, bad, and price ranges in those neighborhoods.
All right. So how many areas are we gonna go through? Just Alcona? Or are we gonna break it down by Cookstown, Guilford, Lefroy?
Well, what I'm gonna do right now, which I think is gonna help,
Okay.
is I'm gonna share the Innisfil map.
Okay, good. That's a good idea. Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So Innisfil goes like from Big Bay Point, which Friday Harbor's up there, all the
Yep.
way down to Guilford, right?
Yep. Yep.
This is all the way along the waterfront. It actually goes out all the way. Now, what's funny is Cookstown is in Innisfil.
Yep.
Thornton is not. Thornton is Essa.
Yeah. I know. Yeah.
So there's all these little communities that make up Innisfil: Lefroy, Churchill, Stroud, and right on this border right here, well, actually right outside of Stroud here, right here is Barrie.
Yep.
And then down by the water, it goes a little bit of a thing here. There's like a little bit of a lip, and this is Innisfil, and this is
Yeah.
Barrie. Like one side of the street's Innisfil, one side's Barrie. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah. And then you see the Friday Harbor Resort up in here.
Up here by in the Big Bay Point area.
Okay, cool.
So I was thinking that um Innisfil Heights by the 400. Do you remember that? That is all high-end homes, $1 million homes. It's only maybe 6 or 7 little streets in there, right?
It's small. Yeah, nice
Very
area.
high end.
Very high end.
Very
Yes.
high end. Churchill, oh, this dog. Churchill is all like half-acre lots because they have septics and stuff,
Yeah. And there's a lot of building going on down there too.
and very expensive.
And very expensive. Yes.
Very expensive.
And we know that those higher end homes down there, they're struggle to sell. So many of them.
Well, Churchill is more like there's not that many houses in there, and they don't come up for sale very often. Not in Churchill.
Yeah.
Guilford is right on the water. There's the marina.
Yep.
Very, very nice. They're not giant homes. Now there is some $1 million homes that a guy from Bradford's building in there.
Okay.
Big giant homes right on Guilford Road.
Okay.
But most of them are all like normal average size houses, but they're expensive.
Expensive. Yeah. Close to the water.
Close to the water, big lots.
Yep.
Because they're all on septic and well.
Yep.
So even in the city of in Lefroy, so Guilford, way more money than Lefroy.
Yep. Yep.
Lefroy there's a lot of water there.
Yes.
Meaning the properties in the spring are underwater, right?
Yep.
And it's a more cottagey area, and the prices are not as high here as here. Guilford's way higher.
Okay.
Now, Guilford's 15 minutes from Barrie or Bradford, and there's one little general store.
Yeah. Small little community.
Not a lot there.
Not a lot
Lefroy is the same.
I know.
Off the 6th line, there's all those big new builds in Lefroy. You know, all those big, and they're going between 900 and 1.5.
Yep.
But you're out in the middle of nowhere, Mark.
That's a problem, right? If someone's looking for amenities, those little blocks, little communities within that geographical area, like it's quiet.
You're 10, 15 minutes to Barrie or Bradford. Now, my niece lives in Guilford.
Yep.
She actually does all her shopping in Bradford.
Sure. It's close.
So like you're kind of in the middle of both.
Yep.
The main building and I would say, expensive area right now is in Alcona, where all the new builds are. Now there's waterfronts along here. All the waterfronts are a lot of money.
Yeah, they've skyrocketed over the last 10 years.
Yeah. Like
Skyrocket.
a million and a half gets you a shack, right? Like a shack,
You can find one.
if you can find one. In here off of Innisfil Beach Road, there's a whole bunch of new building going in here, and there's a Sobeys, there's a No Frills over here, Starbucks, there's a whole bunch of new groceries.
Restaurant. Yeah.
What do you call it? I think it was Swiss Chalet.
Yes, there's a bunch of restaurants in that area, in the little pocket there.
Yeah, they're all starting to come in there now, right?
It's a
There's
community.
some breakfast place.
Yeah, Sunset Grills in there.
Yeah. So over here off of Webster I'm going to show you a street view now.
Are you going through listings too in some of these?
Not right now.
Okay.
But this is Hunter Street where I used to live. And these are all, in the $1 million. If you go, this whole neighborhood is all newer builds.
Last what, 10 years? Big
Yes.
two-story homes.
Yes.
400 square feet and up above grade.
Yes.
Yep.
If
Nice
you
area.
go down Webster, so here now, Webster brings you down into the lower area,
Okay.
like the older area, but you see all along here, all new builds, right?
So you can see them. They jump out at you.
Beautiful.
Now,
And off of the 6th line, Webster goes all the way to the 6th now, Mark.
hang on one second. Stop scrolling for 1 second. I want to make a note to the viewers. Webster's a busy street, and anytime you can see that sidewalk and a sidewalk, because there's all little streets off this. So some of these main artery streets are going to be very busy.
Well, and all these frontages are very small.
I know.
Right? So they're beautiful homes. They're packed in. I was on a ravine lot, which was nice, but most of them are packed in. And here you can kind of see the new builds.
Yes.
So look at the backyards.
Tiny.
Beautiful big homes, but
It's a house.
tiny yards.
Yeah.
And Webster will take you if you go this way. So you start hitting the old building. See?
So you see the change, eh?
Don't you see the change?
Styles. Yeah. Age. Bungalows. Now we're getting into more bungalows. You can see.
And these are it's still a nice area, but these homes are more between the 8 and the 9 range
Yep.
than the $1 million range.
Yep.
If you follow Webster all the way down, you hit the ones like I were on Booth. And if you keep going, there's back to this brand new subdivision, and they're all 1.2, $1.3 million.
Correct.
That's what they are.
Yeah.
If you look at I'm trying to go over back to the map. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can. If you go over here across from Sobeys, there's a whole bunch of older homes and townhouses and stuff in there.
Yep. Older area.
And
Areas there.
well, I'm trying to find, it's like it's on Hill Street.
Yeah, Foothill Street. Yeah.
That area. And oh geez. Maybe I gotta grab my little man. If I grab my little man.
And homes are in there, I've seen some townhomes selling in that area. Is that the Andre Lane? That's another area right off the hill in that area too. I've sold that street. Right now, the small detached, probably 1,500 square feet, a little bit less, 7 and change, a little bit higher than 7. Homes, so what, 20 years old, fair to say?
Yeah.
High demand for the price point, it's a lower price point for the community. So it definitely, they go pretty quick, but you can see the shift, right? From Webster, from the new builds of the big gigantic 2-story all brick. That's, 1.1 and well above. But in saying that too, we've seen some definitely impact. There's so many of those higher ranges, big new builds that are sitting on the market.
Yes. Hill Street in this area It's about the lowest in Innisfil besides the little cottagey ones,
Correct, I agree.
right? They're about the lowest townhouses in
Yep.
the area.
Yep. Yep. And I've seen some sell down there for 6, low.
Oh, they're more than that. They're like still going for like 650, 7 because Innisfil is higher than Barrie.
Mhm.
It is. Once you get, so that's kind of Alcona, the biggest that, you know, all the new builds, and over here behind No Frills, they're building huge subdivisions and they're all expensive.
They're very expensive.
Even a townhouse is almost 900, eh?
Yeah, I know. We're talking, some of those townhomes are what, 2,000 square feet, a little
Oh
under?
yeah. Yeah, they're 9-foot ceilings, they're beautiful, they're big.
Yeah,
All along the water here, you're gonna get hit and miss up in these little streets, meaning you're gonna get little cottages beside like $1 million property.
yeah, that $1 million property's 1.5 now, and it's maybe 30 feet of frontage, if you can find one.
Yeah, like, no, I'm not talking on the water. I'm talking right in here.
Okay, off 25th sideway, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so there's people
Yep.
are buying them and then building bigger homes,
Yep. Yeah, there's a bit of that going on.
but there's still a lot of shacks in there.
Yes, there is, there
So
is.
like I'll try to go over here. Oh, hold on. And kind of show you those areas.
What about Chestnut? Chestnut might be a good street to pull up.
I don't know where I'm gonna get. Oh, Somers Boulevard. This is perfect.
That's good. Yep.
So you'll see that you have some, you know, like a house like this is probably what, 800, 850 there? You're
Yeah,
close to the water.
yeah. You have a larger lot. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is kind of like what you get, larger lots, older homes,
Definitely.
right?
Yep.
And you'll get, see this, like you get like a cottage almost,
Yep.
see? Mixed in with, let's see what's across the road,
Yeah.
you know?
Yep.
And those values are, they're still expensive because they're not like they're close to the water,
Correct.
but they're more like cottagey, right?
And you're seeing some of them again on Chestnut. We've seen a few over the years where they've been torn, the college has been torn down. And we're seeing a brand new, $1.2 million structure on there. We're seeing it on Oak
Well,
Street.
this is a perfect example. Like over here, there is there's some
That's on the
people
water
like
side, I think. That's on the
th-
water side.
yes. So the water's down here, but you see like people, this is something newer. That was probably a little wee cottage, right?
Yeah.
See, this is what most of them are.
Correct.
And then you're gonna get like this one where somebody's bought it. Oh, look
Yeah.
at this one, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a great example.
Perfect.
Yep. Yep.
Perfect. So see how you have cottagey. Somebody, this brick one wasn't the original one either.
No.
So, and this is a bigger brick one too, but look at that thing.
Really modern, last couple years.
And I think this is listed for sale for 2.2 million, by the way.
Woo, pricey
Yeah.
for not being in the water. Good luck with
Yeah.
that one.
But the neighborhoods are like, if you ask me, well, what's the value? Who knows in that neighborhood? It's kind of all over the place because the neighborhood, this is right on the water. Something like this would probably be $2.5 million, right? At least.
Depending on the frontage, yeah.
Well, that's
Could
a
be.
nice one. Look at double car garage.
Yeah. Nice home. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. And we're seeing that a lot, on Leonard Street too, Crystal Beach, Purvis. Right.
This is Crystal Beach right here.
Yep.
So, but
It's not-
it's such a mix, right?
It's a mix.
So even if you're across the road from the water, this house would probably be 900,
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And look at like, people are buying all these little things and they're, rejuvenating the neighborhood.
For sure. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Look at this one.
Is that going on a Purvis now? I'm trying to think.
Hold on. That's right on the water.
That's right in the water.
Goodfellow Avenue.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Oh.
In Innisfil, you have a really, really big range of homes, right? When you start going more to the north, they're all septic. That's another thing people have to get a grip on here, is that, like, especially people from Toronto, there's no services out here. And you know, people from Toronto will tell me, oh, I want to be out here and I want to be out there. And then I tell them, well, there's no well, or there's no water, you're on a septic tank, and they're like, oh, I don't like this.
I know. They're not used to that, right? We see it,
No.
seeing a lot of.
And Lefroy, the town of Lefroy, I called a couple years ago, and it's not even in the 15-year plan to get water down there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time.
So the Big Bay Point area near Friday Harbor, a lot of people were thinking of, you know, oh, that's going to be a really expensive area.
Mhm.
But most of the homes are Little Wee, that's a restaurant.
It's a great little restaurant, good little pub. Yeah,
Most of the homes are cottagey.
that's right. And that's what Innisfil was decades ago, right?
Mhm.
Look how many we sold back in 2010 and 2013, 14. We sold those little cottages for 250,
Yeah, I know.
right? Some people made homes of them, some people, tore them down. But now you can't find one.
No, and I think it's down this street. I sold 2 or 3 a couple years ago in this area. See,
Yeah.
the thing is, you know, the lots are huge, right?
Yes. Yes.
You're 10 or 15 minutes from shopping and stuff,
Yep.
and you got a big lot. The
And
houses are not huge though, Mark.
no, they're cottages, most of them at one
Well,
point.
some of them are like 12, 13.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're nice homes. They're
Yep.
not, these ones aren't even cottages,
No. No.
but
No.
they're not huge mansions.
No. No. No.
And that whole area is by Friday Harbor. It's kind of all like that.
Yeah. What about some areas on the 7th line?
Off Booth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Newer.
so over here on the 7th line is it used to be San Diego Homes. I don't know if it's called that anymore.
Yeah. Not sure.
And what I'm trying to do here, so this is a high school, Nantyre.
Yeah.
Nantyre, it has their own, that we do have our own high school in Innisfil now. I'm trying to see where the 7th line. So there's Lamstone and Kellen stuff. And these builders were all these are all nice homes.
Yeah. Nice neighborhood.
Nice neighborhoods. It's starting to get a little tight. This is Mariel Street. What I wanted to show you is there's huge $1 million homes going on in this area around the corner now, Mark. I don't know if you've been there lately. I had one for rent in there for a client.
Yeah.
And they're all like Hunter.
Really? How many homes? Which plan?
Hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah.
Hundreds. I'm trying to find it. Maybe if I go back to the map, I'll be able to narrow it down. I'm trying to find where 6th line is. So there's Booth.
6 lines right down there. See it?
There's 7th, and there's 6th.
Yep. You're getting further down, eh? Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to see if they might not even be updated.
There
Yeah, see, look.
you go. Well.
Okay, but look, Mark.
Yeah, it's crazy. Go through some of the streets, because that's what Innisfil is becoming, right? These big, gigantic 2-story homes on small lots.
Look how nice they are.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful homes.
Yeah. This is one of the ones I had for rent. It was like, I think it's this one right on this corner, honestly.
Yeah.
But look at how many homes there are, Mark.
No.
And
No.
I'm telling you, 3 years ago, there was nothing. That was a farmer's field.
Yep. I know, it's crazy.
But look at that, they're all high priced.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. Oh, you know what? We've gone through it for video after video over the last year. And to us, they're no surprise, right? We're seeing the inventory still sit at high levels in these high price ranges. And we all know why, because it becomes an affordability issue for people.
Well, and the other thing is, but let's be real. Is there anywhere in Barrie you can buy a brand new house like this right now?
Mm-mm.
They're not even building them, Mark, here. They're all stacked townhouses just for what's it called when they
High density?
yeah, to do high density. Innisfil's not about that.
No, in different communities, but you know, they've been, there's no, like, down here, they got the land and it varies. Their building boom has been done 20 years ago,
Yeah.
right?
Like there's some gorgeous houses in here.
Absolutely.
And what they did here, these bungalows are selling for like 1.2, 1.3 million. They started catering, if you notice, a lot of bungalows.
Yeah, yes.
They got rid of just all the 2 stories, which they had before. You remember, like in Hunter and those between
Yeah.
like 10 years and lower.
Yeah,
Well, now I'm pretty sure it used to be San Diego, and I had one of their houses, beautiful builder.
yeah,
Everything's high end. It's nice. But they have gone to the bungalow to get to, the retiree and the older person. And in the Hunter area and Butler and that area, you don't see any bungalows.
no.
And look at how many there are here.
Yeah, yep.
Nice neighborhoods, right?
Oh yeah, great neighborhoods for sure. And they're new.
Everything's new. I think
Well,
I think I think that is, probably the best areas in Innisfil.
yeah, yeah. And you have so many more services in Alcona, right? You want to go to get something's there. You want to, you know, go shopping and grocery stuff. There's not a retail boom or a good retail mix. It's just a small community. Anyone's going to be going there. We'll have to understand that there's just not much there in a sense.
Yeah.
You got the water, it's a great community, go service the ghost trace services. Yeah.
Well, the one thing we didn't hit on where I lived for 17 years too was Stroud.
Okay.
And Stroud's a nice little community because it's 10 minutes from the 400. I used to get to Walmart and all the shopping in South End of Barrie in 7 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
They're all half-acre lots. Not a lot come for sale, let me tell you. I think even on my old street, oh, I'm in the wrong one. Even in my old street,
Yep.
I think I lived there 17 years, one house sold.
Yeah. It's not much. There's just not a lot of turnover, right?
Well, people stay there forever, Mark.
Yeah, I know.
Like
And
they're
close.
half-acre lots.
Yeah.
We used to have, no word of a lie, we used to have a full, and there is a really nice area in Stroud. There's 2 really nice areas. Wayne from Ant Construction. I don't know if you know about this new subdivision he built down here 5 or 6 years ago. And the homes there are like 1.4, $1.5 million. It's off Victoria Street. I think I can get in here through here. See, this is one of the main roads down to the water,
Yep.
Victoria Street, and they're all older homes.
Yep.
There is some new subdivisions. And I don't know if it's going to let me go, but we'll see. We'll see how updated our Google is. There's a Sunnybrae School right in Stroud. I liked it because it was close to everything, Mark. Like I could get on the 400 in less than 10 minutes.
Yep. Yeah.
So these new homes are on Sunnybrae Avenue.
Yep.
You ready for this?
Yeah, nice homes.
Look at these.
What a transformation, eh?
These are something else. Look at these. Most of them are 1 acre lots.
Yeah.
Or bigger.
Yep.
Some are a bit smaller. They're 3/4, but look at these suckers.
Yeah. Yeah, they're nice homes. Nice setbacks too.
And the thing is with these is that they were all custom built.
Yep.
And there's only this one street of them.
That's it. Yep.
That's it.
Yep. And it's quiet.
Not really.
That street's not quiet?
GO train running right behind it now. The GO train is right there.
Oh, yeah, okay. I wonder if they slow down that part. I know some parts of Barrie when they go through there, it's a quiet zone.
I don't think they make the giant noises they used to
Right.
going through there because it's not a stop. But
Yeah.
I wanted to show you older Stroud too.
If you like this content, give it a like. And if there's something you want us to cover off, please, by all means, leave a comment. We're happy to get back to you on that, and give it a share and a follow for more information.
So this is Sharing Crescent. They're probably in the 25, 35 year range. And when I lived in Stroud, this was like the high end neighborhood, right?
Yeah, you can see a
Well, I'm trying to, yeah. Nice, right?
nice area, big lots.
Oh, they're all half acre in Stroud, but they're all on septic.
Yeah,
And these were like the bigger brick homes, right? When you go, but most of Stroud isn't these big, beautiful homes. Most of Stroud is, and if I go down Sharing, I can get to, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's this way. You get to Lawrence, which is where I used to live,
yeah.
but there's a whole bunch of different, little streets around Stroud, that these are the kind of houses they are. Some of them don't even have, some of them don't even have garages.
Yeah, I noticed that too when we were zipping by some.
See, they're side splits. They're not giant houses, right?
No,
You got the odd big one here and there, but they're siding. They're not all brick. They're not triple, double car garages. This is my old house, Mark. Look.
it is. There it is.
Well, they redid the whole thing. It used to be gray. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, I like that. That's blue. It looks
Yeah,
good.
he did blue, and then he changed the front porch. He put a big master suite on the back.
Nice,
Big
nice.
addition. Yeah, but this is kind of most of what Stroud's like.
That's right.
And the
Yeah.
price range is there. Like this, a house like this, even with no garage, would be like 800.
Yeah, yeah. And you know what I find getting out, because we're almost done. We only got 3 more minutes on
Yeah.
our time schedule here. But you know the biggest thing that I find getting in on Innisfil is on Innisfil Beach Road. Yes, they are expanding it quite a bit and double landing it, but it's murder to get out of there sometimes.
Well, listen, when we lived off the 7th line, if there was a snowstorm, I would tell the kids, hey, I would text them, hey, go down the 8th.
Yeah,
The 7th, the 8th is at least taken care of, but it
Yeah.
takes 10, 15 minutes,
damn right
more
it
than 10 minutes to get to the 400.
does. Yeah,
It does. So when it's a blizzard, I mean, it's a lot longer than that. And the 9th, 10th, 11th line, they don't get taken care of as good as the 8th.
No,
They're
no.
dark. There's no flipping street lights. Like that's the only thing with Innisfil is you got to make your way out to the 400 to even start driving.
I know. That's the bad part that I find, right? It takes such a long time.
Mark, that's why for me, that's why for me, Stroud was like perfect.
I know. You would
Because it
avoid.
was off Highway 11 and close to the 400. I didn't need to go down those lines at night.
No.
And everything was right there. So
Yeah.
I
Right.
like Stroud for that.
Anything else you want to share before we let the viewers go?
No, I think we did a very good, I think
some
people
ideas.
understand. Yeah, I think you're going to get a very good feel for what Innisfil's about and the price ranges there.
Yeah, we kind of went through them again. You know, on our monthly updates or bi-weekly ones, we go through some price points. So follow us for more of that information because we go more in detail. This is more of a video to, here's the area, here's the makeup of the community, here's the different levels of housing and price points. Okay,
Yes.
awesome.
Great.
See ya.
Bye.